I'm joking. And,
I
you know,
the kids had a great
there are
Christmas.
going to be individuals out there who. I was joking, even on camera. I don't think you heard, but I said it was my perspective that because time stopped yesterday.
Oh, no, joke him. Yeah.
I'm assuming he's coming this way, rather. That because time stopped yesterday, that the water would flow into the balloon, but the balloon would not
never
expand.
Expanded. Right.
Causing, the conundrum or
Of
paradox.
course. Yes, there was a
It's a
vampire.
joke. I mean,
It's like vampire asteroids
look,
and
there are
planet Nibiru and zombie planets were supposed to hit us.
Jupiter, yeah. Nibiru.
Did you see the cover? Some cover or something I was looking at.
Oh, what now?
No, it was funny. It was a piece of artwork. It was on the cover of something. I can't even remember.
I like the Mayan weather report.
That was great.
For Thursday, mostly sunny, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's from CBS News. And they said Friday, volcanoes and asteroids.
Yeah.
And they said Sunday,
Mostly sunny,
or
partly
Saturday, partly sunny,
Sunny.
temperature 77.
Yeah. In other words, everybody that figured they were going to get out of paying their rent and paying their bills and paying the utility company and everything. I'm sorry, but the bills and the rent and the rest of it, it's all still due next month.
Well, we can't refer to certain, absolutely. We can't refer to certain things, but there is an old adage. There is an old adage that says, I believe it would be called an adage, it may be under a different classification, but it says no free lunches.
Right. Yes.
Of course, that's never been heard from
Ever before. From us. Would I have a napkin?
No, of course you can.
Thank you. Being a slob. Thank you.
I believe it's not the one that I used on my mouth.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Anyway. No, this is
Okay, good.
honest. Where's the queen?
Where's the queen? Where's the queen?
But there's a,
This is still freaking me out.
there are some that, what?
It's just this is still so.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's so weird because when I have collars on, it's just so strange.
Well, okay, well, what it might be, it's your, is it right here?
Yeah.
That's your drain port.
The drain port that came out.
Yeah, your actual incisions here
Yeah.
to here. This is the drain
That's
port.
what's bugging me.
It's the drain port.
It's that little triangular
Yep.
thing. Yeah, okay. Because there was that whole drainage thing that they had in
Can you
there.
put something on it to try to
Yeah, I have
inhibit
to, because
sensation?
that's really bizarre.
Just inhibit the sensation of it. Okay.
All right.
But there are those individuals who they're absolutely not going to get the jokes in between. And the good thing is that we now know a certain demographic. I'm talking about a step right up for the next.
Yeah. The next disaster. The next.
Well, people who want catastrophe and disaster
crisis.
are not mentally stable. To
No,
start with. They have
they-
unfulfilled needs that they're not appropriately processing. I think we know that though, but I'm going to joke
They'll
along.
just kick the can down the road. And what frightens me is that
We got to be
some people will believe
careful. Yeah, they
in
will.
whatever they say next. That's what gets me.
One person on the forum, I want to identify the person I'm talking about on the Golden Thread, regularly says some people's children. We can't raise them or re-raise them unless we're setting a card game, and if they really want to put their money up,
Check raise.
please do.
Yeah, check raise.
But we can't raise them. We can't teach them the bifurcation of serious conversation and humor.
No.
Some of it happened in our past, where I walked off from the stage and did some joking.
Yeah.
And then in another occasion, I walked off the stage and there was no joking at all. Now, there are those individuals that are actually unable to discriminate between the two.
Yeah.
And they're not being approached by us for positions, obviously, but,
No, exactly.
you know, I want to be nice. But, things are as they are. There is a mean, an average, you know, intelligence. There's a mean, and some are high.
I think it's shifting
Some
myself.
are-
I think it's just weirdness right now.
Going bimodal, or
I'm seeing some real strangeness. But just looking at people, just watching the public and watching
Well.
people interacting. I'm seeing things that I wouldn't have expected. But
well, you know, one can, as was said by another person, I believe, on our team, one can, I don't want to identify him, on, well, this is rolling because Kevin is bound to put anything out, but one can maybe have an idea that one would break one's ankle somewhere and then twist it in another, be shot in one place and just simply pass out in another. And bump
Yeah.
one's head.
And
Of course, both of those turns, if you will, of the wheel, both of those turns are to the benefit of the person, if you want to think about it.
That's true.
A twist is better than a break. A bump is better than a shot. So, and God bless those people. And God help them. And God help them.
But as to the cat out of the bag, really is.
You're still using that.
Not a lot of the
As long as it doesn't come through in the official paperwork, because you know,
cat
I'm
out
gonna
of
read,
bag.
remove cat from bag.
Remove
If
cat
I
from
write from
bag.
that, you're gonna write it back and say, that's what I.
Cat out of the bag,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. It's time really to level out the playing field as best we possibly can. There's a lot of people who want and deserve the truth. A lot of very good people. And I'm not talking about the self-proclaimed elite of a certain small
Oh, give me a break, yeah.
disenfranchised organization
please.
of people. I mean, there's very good people amongst those folks
Well,
who are just looking for the truth. And there's a whole ton of other people just looking for the truth. And
Yeah.
we've got a chance, we've got our finger on the pulse of a lot of information that people really would like to know more firsthand from, instead of hearing rumors
my
and
intention,
speculations.
well, indeed, in the past, first of all, my intention is an actual policy intention, and the individuals from the public will end up benefiting
Yes, they will.
as a result
Absolutely.
of that policy intention.
About
However,
bloody Todd.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. My feelings, though, for individuals, you know, let me digress. Our statements, let's just say in the past, concerning the issue of the word conspiracy, when any particular label or subject would get brought up under the word conspiracy, any particular concern, have been wholly truthful.
That's right.
There are many conspiracies, theories that are out there in the world that are just absolute garbage. They're bunk. What the public doesn't know is that we've painted smiles on our faces. I know you have. I have.
Yeah.
That many of the subjects that they're hearing in and around conspiracy groups, while they're wrong, the reality is actually much darker than the concocted conspiracy.